So the margin back to 19.
Well, twice this quarter, Fast Eddie Betts has been unselfish to set up one Favola and two Simpson.
And a good finish on his non-dominant side from Kane Simpson and gives the Blues some hope. Margin back to 19.
At this centre bounce at ground level, Carlton has got Murphy, Gibbs and Judd. They've just got to keep them there for the remainder of the game. They're their best. They've won the clearances. Forget about the B-grade team. Keep the A-graders in there.
And after what happened on Anzac Day, I don't know whether anybody will be leaving just yet. The margin 19 points. Renouf getting the better of it there, but Mitchell couldn't dispose effectively. Dew playing a fantastic last quarter. Waite prizing it out for the Blues, giving Murphy the break, but he just can't see a target. Semi-smother on the kick. Carazzo, Brown, a fearsome sight. Murphy. So a throw in. Time enough for Carlton to get back into it. In front of just over 69,000.
Gee, that's a good crowd.
And well, they might have come here on a beautiful day. Reigning premiers against a rising young team. Hawthorn free kick, another untidy tackle, and the man over the ball, as he has been so often, is Bradley Sewell.
I think Carlton have given away 4 free kicks like that today, Rob, where they've just fallen in the back of their opponent. Just clumsy. There's Tuck kicks across to Campbell. Kick towards the wing. Favola couldn't take it. Dowler slaps it back to White. Cross took a long time to dispose of it, but eventually got it to Rioli, who coolly kicks inside the corridor. Mark taken by Tuck.
Moving on.
Tuck back and across to Murphy.
Right there.
So the ground clock showing 22.5 minutes, but still
50, thanks, Bryce. Right there.
just under 7 minutes. I thought Gibbs had given away a 50-metre penalty there, but the umpire was just pulling him back to the paint at the 50-metre mark. So Campbell now off to Guerra. Wheels onto the left boot. Gee, that's a good smother from the big man Cruiser. Follows up and tries to tackle down. There's a good tackle, and he'll get the free kick this time, Murphy.
Well done, Cruiser.
Now advantage to Favola. Kick is a beauty to Betts, who's marked 45 from goal. On a slight angle, back to Favola from outside 50. He loads up. Goal umpire doesn't move. Goal to Favola. He's kicked 7. So just when we thought it was all over, Carlton have kicked the last 2. Brendan Favola has kicked 7, and the margin is back to 13 points, and still plenty of time left for the Blues.
And again, Fast Eddie set up the goal. That's 3 assists from Eddie Betts in this 4th quarter. Well, Eddie Betts set Favola up. Favola goes for a ball wide on the wing. I don't think he'd be all that happy with that effort. He'd be happy with that one, the short pass. And he'd be happy that Eddie said, here, you finish it off for me, which he's so good at doing.
And again, no time to think. He just had to steady and kick, and he kicked truly. He has 7 goals, 3. Roughhead has 8-2. Eddie Betts again making a solid contribution. Carlton still alive. The margin 13 points. Getting very crowded in the middle.
Okay, that's it. Dead ball, Sam.
You know, Tim, you and I picked this, that Fev and Roughhead would kick plenty of goals when we were down on the ground before the game.
Yes, I do recall that.
We like the look of their kicking technique, especially Fev's grip. Tuck. Campbell Brown now for the Hawks, and he did that beautifully. Controlling the kick to Bateman. Wide for Dew. So a throw in. Quite remarkable, Stuart Dew, to be running on so strongly in the last quarter. He Doesn't look as athletic as he once did, it has to be said. Taylor winning the test of strength in the ruck. Gibbs, hand pass stolen by Lewis. Terrific smother Armfield. Lewis was on his natural side. It was important to stop the kick. Dennis Armfield did.
And Stewie Dew drops back, a kick behind the play.
Margin 13 points. Cruiser, brilliant tap to Stevens, though he ran straight into trouble. Franklin's got it, dishes off to Tark. Cruiser did brilliantly to hold on to him just long enough to affect the handball, and the Blues can sweep it away. Bauer's handball to O'Halpin, put him under the pump. Scotland, Bauer, O'Halpin, and now they combine. Chance now for Russell. He's got Stevens streaming through the middle. Favola goes, and he hits him. Brilliant stuff from the Blues. Quick hands. And the run and the skill of Nick Stevens on display there. What a beautiful kick to Favola. As we get the 5-minute warning. And Brenner Favola can match the effort of Jared Roughhead here. And there's a great look at the lead. He's kicked 7. This to bring the margin back to 7 points. Drop punt. Is there. Favola has 8. Margin 7 points. What a game of footy this is. We saw it last Saturday on Anzac Day. Can Carlton produce a comeback? They were down by 25 points at the 18-minute mark. They've kicked the last 3 goals and trail now by just 7.
Well, the big Fav, he is an amazing player. This is the 3/4 time break. Craig Bradley, former Carlton captain, he's just at him and at him and at him, and I reckon he's saying, big stage, Fev, this is made for you. Show everybody just how good you are. Build him up for the moment, build him up for this final quarter. He hasn't let them down.
It's a great atmosphere down here, Wolsey. It is a great buzz around this MCG.
Well, Andy, you called it. You said Carlton were going to try and win this with their rotations. Wear Hawthorn down. But the Hawks advance out of the middle through Sewell. Bauer the spoil. Scotland. Armfield puts Russell under the pump. Floats it for Waite, who finds a little bit of breathing space and delivers to Cruiser. The Blues on the build now. Armfield, Scotland, who goes once again to the Fev. All roads lead towards him. Kept alive for the moment by Judd, who will fight on, but in the end it's taken over by Murphy.
Luke Hodge, magnificent, getting back there to help out, get the chop out on Fev. Put the body at risk.
Carlton deep into attack, margin 7 points. What a game of footy this has been. Cruiser down to Judd. Spills back towards Murphy. Snap it, goal. Oh, he's kicked across the face. Through for a behind.
Very handy point that, Chris O.
6-point ball game, Rob. 28 minutes in final term.
How good are Carlton at the stoppages at scoring?
And the pressure onto Stuart Dew here. Still plenty of time. We clicked into the final 5 minutes at around the 26-minute mark, so still plenty of time for Carlton. Chips into the pocket. Now taken by Whitecross. Not much to go to here. So he decides to kick along the line. One-on-one contest. Hodge couldn't take the mark. Stevens paddles to his own advantage. Nick Stevens kicks in towards Favola. He's got the set. Campbell couldn't hold it. Chance for Judd. He's got it 30 from goal. Carazzo feeds it back to Scotland. Off a step from 45. Kicks towards the pocket. Well done by Dowler. Forces it through.
Another handy point.
Another handy point if you're a Blues fan, Rob. 5 points the margin.
Even Chris Judd couldn't quite execute the clean hand pass there. The fatigue of the battle perhaps getting to him and preventing him from setting up the goal scoring play. The Hawks work it. There's still time for the Blues. 1 goal would put them in front. Campbell, unaccustomed as he is to playing down the back, he's under mental pressure. Was that 15 metres? Oh, gee. Mitchell, that is. And Osborne has it for the Hawks, who just try and ice it now. Osborne finds a bit of space, but he's got no one to kick to. Yes, he has. He goes back to Dowler.
They will just try to keep control with this short passing.
Wide to Osborne.
Can't afford to lose, Hawks. They'll be down 2-4.
Osborne for Murphy.